Well, Simon, that looked like a tiny you.
That's racist.
Well, I'm not sure.
So we missed Humphrey's comment about Eastern Europeans, just to fall right into that one.
Glad we weren't streaming for that one. Good job, I got another.
Ben's broken a wine glass, so he's going to be a bit late.
That's a novel reason.
It's a novel reason.
That's...
Bullshit. I mean, I guess if you're not practiced at it like I am, it takes a bit longer. But having fun there, Humphrey.
What?
You two would be such a good double act. Rob's in charge of the awards. You're just doing funny faces.
Yeah,
I'm Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
Now I'm Will Smith.
I like that we even matched colours tonight, Dan.
Do we? Nice.
But yours is a bit more elaborate than mine, I must admit.
Bit more. Oh no.
I went to efforts to make sure that my earphones kind of matched Pat's because they light up a bit now.
Nice.
Thank you, Pat.
So when Ben is broken into a wine glass, so we're just waiting for Ben first before we start, right?
Yeah.
All right, more Pokemon then.
Bless. So Humphrey, you ready to win worst film of the year?
It's the only reason that he's got his bow tie out for this year.
We don't know which one it will be, but it will definitely be one of them.
Is that not? Oh, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm disappointed. That is the picture I wanted, and I can't get it.
Yeah, I think worst film is the only one that I don't really need to announce because, well, everyone has voted for this film.
Apart from Dan.
And me.
Apart
Hey.
from no, you voted for it as well.
Yeah, but not as the number one.
No, not as number one, but as number two.
Which is astounding. Astounding to me.
Why not?
Hmm?
It's still enough.
It's still a knock.
You can still announce it.
Oh yeah, I will still announce it, but you all know what it is. There was no way that anything else was going to win. But
Thank
I'll wait.
goodness.
I'll wait for Ben until we get into the festivities.
Thank goodness sanity prevailed. Oh fuck! I need to get my charger.
You know, I can't be bothered.
But there are some good ones this year. I think there's some interesting winners, and there's
Blade
no
Runner.
big sweeps this year, which is also good.
Blade Runner. Blade Runner. Blade Runner. Blade Runner.
Honestly speaking, I only did pick the films I actually watched this year because if not, then Dan would be getting a lot more points for his film choices. And
Oh,
now
what-
that Alex gone, it was gonna be Back to the Future. And you didn't hear that. That's perfect. So he was gonna watch the chat back and see.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Oh no! Not that.
Okay, yeah, but because I didn't watch it this year as like part of Film Club, I wouldn't actually add any points to it because it would be a bit unfair, I think.
Yeah, damn straight. Fuck Back to the Future. I'll be right back.
I mean, I was also going to give points to Coco as well.
The Godfather.
To Coco.
Oh right.
Yeah. So if both of them would have like you Dan, you'd get a lot more points from me as well.
What have you tied your beard with, Dan?
Elastics,
Oh right.
purple elastics.
It looked like drain cleaners. I was like, oh.
I wouldn't hold it. Boom, motherfucker.
That was weird. The firework just went off here as well.
Yeah, man. Oh, we ain't got Big Bada Boom this year.
A big bad boom.
Big Bada Boom, Fifth Element.
Oh.
No. Oh, also, I'm sporting the Palmer
Oh.
Palmer D20s.
Very nice. Very
I was
nice.
like, oh, I could wear my dice, and I was like, oh, I've got a manuals on there. No D.
Nice man.
I don't know how last this is going to last. I don't know how long this is going to last. I don't even know Darford Pint.
Well, I mean, we should go
I'm
like
sweating.
until New Year's at least, right? Or
I'm-
like just about underneath New Year's.
I would have thought so. Yeah.
I'm not
How come you're wearing the t-shirt this year?
because
Because I want to.
Oh, it's as good a reason as any.
Excellent, excellent.
it's B.
Hey, look, I've been working all day. I can't be bothered dressing up.
Come on,
It's the awards, Pat. We do this once a year.
yeah, once a year.
Nah.
I'll throw
Alex
st-
wearing a t-shirt.
I was about to say I can't throw stones. I was going to be on your side, and then you just chucked me under the bus.
Ben, you made it.
In a stunning turn of events, I seem to have sat on a chocolate button, but I only warmed it enough to make it look like an avocado,
Cool. As long as
not
it
enough for it to melt anything on my
wasn't the
dashboard.
stitch pin, was it?
No, I managed to bend that on my tire. Did you see that, Rob?
I did see that. I was. Rachel looked at the screen and she went, "Why has somebody sent you a tire?" And I was like,
Simon. Never mind. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, man, it's just like the film. He gets trapped all under the tire. Causes havoc. He's genuinely a bit broken. What a story.
Fucking hell.
Oh, mother!
Oh, that was intentional. It's amazing. I don't know what it is. It's amazing. I love it.
Oh my god, he's amazing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I'm not gonna lie, that scared the absolute fucking
Fucking
shit out of me.
it's so loud.
It was all worth it for the Simpsons meme, though. Well done.
Oh,
Whoever put that together.
get back to that.
Whatever mysterious person.
So, starting with the ones that we all know already. I've put a bit of history in it this year for you, Simon, so that you can see what we've done for the last couple of years and what's won certain awards where. So in 2020.
Oh, sorry. Go, no, keep going.
No,
keep
sorry, go on. What was you going to say?
I was going to say, have you and Alec won the most? Who's won the most
What-
awards?
Oh, what's
What, overall?
Yeah, overall, generally.
I was robbed by an absolute fucking mile.
Humphrey's won quite a few though. Humphrey won like 5 for Blade Runner last year.
Strange reason.
And so Dan won like 3 I think he won 4 for Blade Runner last year. And then he also won so basically the way we do it, Simon, is that the people's champion is whoever wins the nominations leaderboard. And that person gets to nominate a film as the People's Award. So it can be any film you want. And if you think a film deserves an award, then that's the film that you pick. And that was won last year by Apocalypse Now. So Dan also won that. I think Ben's won quite a few because The Fly won a few, didn't it?
They've not got at least 3.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. So in 2020, Alec won this award. Last year, Alec and Ben shared it. This year, it's gone to me. And completing the double with Best Good Brother. Oh, with Best Good Brother, which I did win for the last 2 years as well. Making this year not only a double, but a three-peat for Best Good Brother. I've won it again. Which means I get to. Shut up, Pat. Every time I've won this, I've nominated one of your films.
No, you're just praising yourself too much.
What we take away from this, Simon?
Speech.
I had something.
I'm joking. It's just a blank piece of paper. Yeah, no. Like on a serious note, though, I am quite happy to win this because picking the best film is never like what the film club was about. But I think winning this means that over the last couple of years, I've been able to share some of my favourite films, and you guys have got something out of them, and that makes me really happy. And I think that's what film club's about. So I'm quite chuffed on that level. And
it's your obligation now to pick another great film to win next year. So every year you get to pick up even bigger, better films.
But yeah, no, on that level I'm quite happy about it. But in terms of who I'm going to nominate for the award and the Hall of Fame, I will come to that after we've got the most obvious award out of the way. The award that in 2020 was won by The Fool, and in 2021 was won by Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and this year was voted on by everybody.
Wait, what's The Fool?
The Fool was.
Don't talk about
it. You can find it for free on YouTube if you want to watch it.
Okay, I'll check it out later.
It, but if you do want to, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. Dan's main problem with it was that it centers around a Cabbage Patch Kid running around a hospital unsupervised, and you can't really praise it beyond that.
Well, it wasn't just that, Rob. It didn't really make any sense most of the time.
Yeah, one of the characters is Charles Darwin, and it's like a fantasy thing.
Okay, that sounds weird.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds interesting. I guess
I would still argue it's our worst film overall.
Worse than Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and worse than what this pick, I assume I know where it is, but we'll see in a second. Worse than Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely more like kind of mean-spirited, I guess. But like in like a bizarre way.
Well, that's right. So so the winner this year, as we all know, is Tokyo Gore Police.
Yeah!
Right?
Oh, God damn it! Fucking damn it!
The thing with Tokyo Gore Police, right, is it tries to make a joke out of self-harm, and I thought that was awful, but I still found The Fool less tolerable.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
How many points was I from being this?
Right, so this one was a clean sweep, right? So you know how like the point system is that you allocate 5 points to your first preference, 3 to
Uh-huh.
your second, or whatever, right? So that means that the most possible points that any pick could get is 35. Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
This got 28.
You know, all right, fine. All right, fine.
What did Burr versus Python get?
Burr versus Python didn't get a lot. Burr versus Python only got 14.
That's still not too bad for me. I feel like I could. All that means is now you've just made me want to choose my worst pick film.
Fucking hell.
Not Snowpiercer again.
Oh, Snowpiercer 2.
No, I just choose Ex Machina too.
Oh no!
Of all picks to be chosen twice.
Disappointment, but again,
Right,
well done,
so-
Humphrey. Congratulations.
Honestly, I didn't expect it to do very well because I knew it was had a bit of a reputation for being a bit awful. But
Well, I mean, a bit awful is being very polite.
yeah, it is. But yeah, I'm glad to receive the award of worst film.
Only
I
the
hardly
third
actually-
person ever to receive it,
Nice.
and one of them's left.
Oh,
Right, so for the People's Award, which is the award that I got to pick on my own, I was kind of thinking along the lines of like, so because you get kind of because you get an award to give as well as a Hall of Fame to give, I was thinking about how to separate them. So I was like, what's the difference between an award and a Hall of Fame? And I thought, well, with a Hall of Fame, the distinction is that you've done something very well, and that's how you get into it. Whereas with an award, it's basically just that you there's maybe something that makes you stand out in a year, and that's why you win that. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to shine a light on a pick that I think didn't get enough recognition, because I think we all came out of it going like, oh, that was a bit of a downer. Ben even said that it was more depressing than Capernaum, which I thought was quite a blow to it. And so I decided to shine a bit more light onto adaptation
Oh.
for my award.
It was more of a downer than Caper now.
That's what Ben said. That ridiculous thing Ben said.
I
Were
didn't
you
see
drunk?
it, so I don't know. Is it really depressing?
It's more
No.
depressing than Zodiac.
It is a
Well,
bit
okay.
depressing, to be fair. Like, there are like depressing things to take from it, especially if you've got any kind of like creative interests. Then it's a bit like, well, yeah.
oh yeah.
It's
actually,
different. So it's like Capen is like something that we would never be in that situation, but in this situation you can empathize with the characters a lot more because you can believe yourself to go in that path, kind of thing.
Wait,
Ben
you-
Ben finds more problems with writer's block than human trafficking.
Yes.
Exactly. How sad. Is this the first fucking Nicolas Cage film
No.
in the world?
Oh, actually, yes.
It might be actually, yeah.
Way, get
hell.
fucked, Pat.
Yeah,
Way.
Yeah, shit. What other Nicolas? Yeah, The Rock didn't
It's,
win
it's
anything.
only The Rock and Con Air.
Yeah, The Rock. Yeah, it's the
And
first
Leaving
Nicolas
Las
Cage
Vegas.
film.
Even-
The original and the remake of the Wicker Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that did,
Oh.
of course that did win.
that didn't even get a
well-
worse film.
Sorry,
I'm going to have to pick another one of his films next year now.
oh, Emmanuel was saying something.
I just did Leaving Las Vegas was great.
That was more
Leaving Las
depressing than
Vegas
Caper
was
now.
great. Yeah,
that was
that's the
tough.
contender for the Nicolas Cage film that's more depressing than Caper now.
Nah, still not.
Actually, to be
It's a
fair,
contender.
He
It's a
literally
contender.
drinks himself to death.
though, there were tits in Leaving Las Vegas.
Thank God there wasn't in Caper now.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ, bro. Jesus Christ.
And
Yeah.
then for the Hall of Famer, so you're thinking along similar lines, like with the distinction being that a Hall of Famer is just something that did something very well. I decided to choose something that I thought should have got into the Hall of Fame and didn't, and for the first time, it's not one of Pat's picks. So, following in the footsteps of The Big Lebowski and Jaws, it's An American Werewolf in London.
Fair enough. I guess it's
nice.
Oh, nice, very nice.
Oh wow!
oh,
Hey!
perfect.
Nice.
So now we're into the proper awards.
None of that bullshit.
Oh,
Sorry, bye-bye.
now we've not
None of
done.
that
Now we're
biased
done with the
bullshit.
fake fucking awards.
Yeah, none of that bias, Rob. Shit.
Hey man,
Oh.
if you win the year, you get to do it. That's all I'm saying.
Pick better films.
Hang on.
So yeah, this is an award actually. Now I really like it because for the first 2 years of Film Club, it's gone to something that used practical effects, and I've always thought that was very cool. This year, it was quite close between something that's purely practical and something that's purely not practical. But we did have quite a few nominations for it. So there was actually only 1 point between the top three. Would you like me to reveal the winner first, or would you like me to reveal the top three?
No, do
No.
top three.
Yeah,
Right.
runners up first. Always runners up first.
So the top three were Arrival, Back to the Future, and An American Werewolf in London. But the winner is Rick Baker for An American Werewolf in London.
Oh, damn.
Fuck Back to the Future. Fuck it. Fuck
But
it
it-
till it's dead.
But this was also
Sorry.
like part of my thinking with An American Werewolf in London getting a Hall of Fame, because I was like, it's kind of mad that it's won Best Special Effects, but it didn't get in.
It's
Yeah,
strange.
true.
Considering
Right.
how
Yeah.
well it's held up.
Thanks, Emmanuel.
Well, I mean, I guess it's just us voting or Emmanuel voting, if you want to put it like that. Alan. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but
Yeah, cool.
yeah, no, that's pretty cool. Like,
Cool.
that's 3 years now, 3 years in a row that we've given Best Special Effects to practical effects. And I
Good.
think that's great.
And it should be.
Yeah.
Well done, boys. Together we've spat in the eye of James Cameron.
You'll regret
Right.
saying that.
James
Holy
Cameron will
shit,
spit in
I'm
the
so
eye of
hot.
Film Club.
He's gonna terminate me with his avatars.
But he'll only do it after 13 years of perfecting the CGI of spit.
The way of water in your eyeball.
Way of so like that.
Right, so the Vangelis Award for Best Music. This was another one. It wasn't quite as bad as Worst Film, but it was pretty conclusive, and it was conclusive in that it got 25 points overall, and
Okay.
the next film got 12. So it's-
Okay.
Oh,
So we were pretty agreed on this, and from that you can probably all guess that it was Hans Zimmer for The Lion King.
Nice.
woo. Who were the other the top three though?
The top three were Lion King, then Halloween, and then Baby Driver.
Hmm.
Baby
Okay.
Driver surprised me. I didn't think
Yeah.
that was in the
Yeah,
running
Baby
for it.
Driver shouldn't really count, to be fair.
Yeah. But there was one nomination for Muppet Christmas Carol, which was
You?
Oh, lovely.
no, it actually wasn't me.
Wasn't me either.
Yeah. No. In fact, mine and Ben's nominations were exactly the same. Yeah, mine and Ben's were both Psycho, Iron Giant, and Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm happy with that result.
Best sound, another interesting one, because for the last 2 years it's gone to a horror, and
Nice. I look like the bloke from the fucking Witch.
I was going for the guy from the History Channel, Aliens.
Wait, I thought you were doing the Lord of the Rings meme.
Oh, it's
What?
a gift.
Oh yeah. The Universal Humphrey. But no, it wasn't actually Back to the Future. I just
Emotional damage.
But again, this is kind of like I feel like now that we're 3 years in, we're almost like building our traditions in film club, and this is another tradition that we've continued on. So we always give best special effects to practical effects, and apparently we always give best sound to a horror.
Halloween. And funny enough,
Right, no, it didn't. It didn't win music. It won sound. So the sounding of stabbing is what it won. The award for.
Oh, it's Halloween, man.
there you go.
Thanks.
I've done my Superman moment.
He looks distinctly unimpressed at
He
being
does.
asked about his music. Fuck you. Don't ask me about this film.
He's the only. Well, yeah, he's the only winner that I am aware of that was credited as a name that he goes by. Well, I'm butchering this. He was credited under a different name that he goes by now. Is basically what I'm trying to say. So he goes by Tommy Lee Wallace now, but for Halloween he was credited as Tommy Wallace. Yeah, a little bit of trivia if it ever comes up in a pub quiz.
I'll let you know.
Best cinematography. One of the many awards that Blade Runner won last year. And funnily enough, this one, like the Blade Runner wins last year, was decided by Dan. Oh, actually, no, I've got that wrong. Sorry, this wasn't one of the ones that was decided by Dan, but it was very, very, very close. So this was split between 4, and between the 4, there was only 2 points between first and fourth.
Let's do the 4. Let's do the
Yeah,
4.
let's nominations. Let's hear the nominations.
So the 4 for best cinematography were The Shining, Parasite, Arrival, and what else? Oh, Shape of Water.
Okay.
And like I said, there was only 2 points between them, but just edging it was Bradford Young for Arrival.
Yay.
Nice. Oh, we got to do the. I've got to look the disappointed face, but like, I wish I could have won the award. But then it's got a clap. Yeah.
To be
You've got to do this. No, he deserved it.
to be fair, he's got a lovely choice in shirts as well. So yeah, I
He
think
does have a
deserved
lovely choice in shirts. And he wears a nose ring. Like,
it. Very sexy.
possibly our first awards winner with a nose ring.
Okay.
Boy. Definitely.
I'm gonna need a drink. Where's my glass?
Tum tum. Where's my glass? It's
Give me 1 minute. I'll be back.
Oh my god.
actually,
Intermission.
if Pat's going hunting, I shall seize the advantage. Brief intermission after this 20-minute.
Well, I mean, Oscars are literally just full of like adverts and branding, right? So it's
We're having
like,
an intermission.
yeah, it would be Film Club sponsored by.
I think
I
I'm
just edit it in afterwards, you know.
Rob. I think I might win one thing this year.
What are you thinking?
Well, I've won it already. The worst film.
Yeah, and I can't even win that. Fucking annoyed. So sad.
No, you have got other things.
Oh wait, what? Okay,
You have-
okay.
you have-
Spicy.
Mm.
Is it best dressed?
No, that
Best-
goes to Dan and for Rob for sure. Ooh, is Rob better dressed or is Dan better dressed?
Well, Dan's jacket is like a velvety material, so I can't take that from him.
That's true. Mm. All right.
Plus, I must also confess that my trousers are in dire need of a belt.
Oh,
So I think that's
I mean,
also a point
I
in
think-
Dan's
Yeah,
favour.
you are wearing trousers.
I am
I'm wearing tracksuit bottoms.
Oh yeah, same here. I'm watching tracksuit bottoms as well. Yeah.
I wasn't gonna sit here in black trousers. Fuck that. I'm hot enough as it is.
So Humphrey, how do you feel not being the People's Choice Awards for the first year ever?
Oh
Your,
yeah.
Your first year, you got Pan's Labyrinth. You're welcome. The second year, you got Apocalypse Now. Also, you're welcome.
Fuck yeah.
Third year, it's me.
A sympathy vote.
Ha! Ha!
Nobody has
probably.
sympathy for Danny.
Sound
Okay, we all back?
Right.
Cool.
Back for the big one in this category.
All best production.
Best
Oh, it's
production.
fucking Blade Runner again.
Oh,
Yeah,
it cannot be
yeah. I see,
fucking Lion King.
I see why Alec was complaining about Blade Runner winning
Yeah,
so
it
many
did.
awards.
It did very well.
Only
Okay.
because it's a shit film.
I was actually really worried about this one, just because something nearly won that I didn't think should have won. But luckily it came second by 2 points. And then everything else was kind of like a gulf between these two.
Okay, let's see the nominations.
So the two that were at the top were Baby Driver and Your Name. And I was very, very heavily rooting for the winner, which turned out to be Your Name.
Yeah.
Emmanuel
Get
got an
Phil.
award!
Yeah.
Ah!
Is this the first anime to win an award?
Yeah. It's the only anime in our history so far.
You've done it now.
Well,
So I see blue flashing lights outside. Someone's
I'm
out
going to be drowning in animus.
the best type of drowning.
No.
Yeah. But no, we had some surprising nominations really. So Your Name, Lion King, and Coco all got nominated. Somehow John Wick got 2 nominations.
What?
Who nominated him? Me and Emmanuel.
I think so.
Take his
I can't
award
tell
away,
if it's
Rob.
either.
It's a
Huh?
really produced film, I have to say.
But was it in the top 3 of the year? I'm not sure.
No, it wasn't. It was the top one.
Fuck off.
We've watched a very different list of films, Pat.
I'm gonna Chris Rock you in a minute. Pat,
Was that?
I'm gonna Chris Rock you in a minute.
Bring it, bitch.
I'm gonna slap you. Right, carry on.
John Wick's name out your motherfucking mouth.
One of our first new awards, brand new for 2022,
I
the
think I
Kevin
might have won
Conroy
this.
Award for Best Voice Actor. Now there was actually a lot. There was a lot of nominations for this. So like Lion King got a few, Mask of the Phantasm got a couple, Fantastic Mr. Fox got a couple. There was a couple from Muppet Christmas Carol as well. In fact, Frank Oz came very close to winning it. Frank Oz was a very, very close second. A joint close second, actually. So Frank Oz and Mark Hamill were joint second. But pipping them by 3 points, the namesake of the award himself.
Yes, of course.
Of course,
That's no way.
It's clear winner.
Yeah, it's
Oh, Batman.
Which is interesting, actually, because it means that Kevin Conroy is now the first person in film club history who's won the award that was named after him.
Wow.
Who was the first award we named someone
I
else?
think the first one was Sean Connery, wasn't it?
And
And that
who
was
won-
one
Who won that one?
Bruce Campbell.
What round did Sean Connery drop out of that one?
He dropped out in the first round before the dog from Gremlins.
what was that award for?
That was most enjoyable performance.
Oh, okay. Okay, I have questions. I have many questions, but we'll get into that later.
Honestly, Simon, I nearly fucking wept because Rafe Fiennes lost out to a dog.
Yeah,
You're in a
okay.
fucking clown film club.
It was brilliant
okay.
because that was in our previous voting system. So before we'd nominate and then we'd rank the nominations by preference, and there'd be like multiple rounds of voting until we got a definitive winner. And so that one went like 7 or 8 different rounds of voting until we got down to the dog from Gremlins and Bruce Campbell.
That dog made an impression, you gotta say.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
3 years into film club, and we still haven't had an animal win an award.
Good.
So that's something to consider.
Yeah, definitely.
The Ray Liotta Award for most enjoyable performance, as you can see, won by Bruce Campbell in its first year,
Mhm.
and then last year I think it was Ma Dong-seok, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one was a complete like you could have spun a wheel and just had a guess at what was going to come out. So, like I said before, right? So the most points that any nomination can have in this system is 35, right?
Mhm.
And that's if everybody gives it 5 points as their first preference. The winner of this award got 8 points.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it was-
Oh, I think I know what it is. Okay.
Oh, what's your guess?
Is this the one? Is this individual performance, right?
It's most enjoyable performance. So like not necessarily the
Is
best
it-
actor.
Is
just
it Dan's and Pat's favorite character?
Dan's and Pat's. Oh, I see what you're getting at. No, it is a human.
It's not? Okay.
It's,
Whew,
it is a
okay.
human.
Okay.
So yeah, so the winner of this got 8 points. There was 2 on 7 points. The 2 on 7 points were Anthony Hopkins and Alan Rickman. The winner on 8 points, your friend and mine, Jackie Chan.
Oh,
Hey!
The Chan.
Okay, not too bad.
Fuck yeah, Jackie Chan.
Best supporting actor. Similar, to be honest.
Actually, I just realised you've won that 3 years in a row as well.
Yeah, I have.
yeah.
Yeah.
motherfucker.
3 Pete.
Fixed.
But I only won this one last year. Yeah. Best supporting actor. So there was like 1, 2. There was like 4 tied in second, but the winner was pretty clear. So in second, you had Alan Rickman, Anthony Hopkins, Martin Landau, Tommy Lee Jones, and James Earl Jones, all tied in second.
Oh, how many points?
They all had like 7 points each,
Okay, okay.
but the winner had like 23.
Oh,
So this one was over pretty quickly.
Fuck yeah.
And unfortunately, it was one that was from before your time, Simon, or it might have even got 28 and been even more conclusive. But the winner was J.K. Simmons for Whiplash.
oh, okay, yeah, okay. I see where. Yeah, I might have probably will give him some points as well because
Yeah.
that was a brilliant performance as well.
Yeah.
But for fairness' sake, couldn't give points to films I didn't watch
Yeah.
like as film club. So yeah, that's a great performance actually. So yeah, that's I'm happy with that.
Yeah, no, I think that was a pretty worthwhile winner.
Yeah. Pretty
Um,
well deserved.
yeah, no, there was some really interesting nominations. Like there was a nomination from Ex Machina that wasn't either Oscar Isaac or Donald Gleason, which made me go, oh.
So,
Uh,
can I start saying that I did an award-winning double bill?
Yes, yeah, you can, yeah.
Yeah,
I think that makes you the only award-winning double bill, actually.
I think you might be right.
Well done. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Which double bit?
Whiplash and what's the other film again?
Adaptation.
You motherfucker! Acknowledge adaptation.
This is why I gave it an award.
Mars Attack 2. Fucking nightmare.
And then what?
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 Huh?
What's
Huh?
up, man? You okay?
Look, all I need to do is choose Lord of the Rings.
Hang
It'll
on,
be fine.
hang on. Let him in. What are you saying, buddy? Come on.
What's the double bill? Maybe my.
Adaptation and Whiplash.
Okay. I guess my connection is really choppy.
Ah,
Whipple adaptation.
Whiplash
Whiplash.
adaptation.
Whiplash.
We're into the big ones.
Oh,
Best
another
actor.
one. He's won again and again and again.
Yeah. But this was another one that was. So this was quite interesting actually. The top two were both from the same film, and there was only one other nomination that got anywhere near these two. Okay, so the top three. So starting with the two from the same film were Anthony Hopkins and Jodie Foster, and then the only other one that got near those two, weirdly, was Nicolas Cage as Charlie and Donald Kaufman.
Oh.
Oh, I wonder who got Best Actor.
Who do you think, Dan?
Well, it might be
Announce
Anthony
it.
Hopkins.
Jodie Foster.
You stupid idiot!
I want to recount.
Is
So
this?
this is good. This is the first time in
First lady.
film club history that a woman's won an award.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You sexist
You're welcome.
bastards.
Ooh,
Shut up, Humphrey, you sexist.
Yeah.
I call recount.
Doubting a woman's ability to get an award, you misogynist pig.
No, he's going to complain that it says actor, not actress. I click his fingers like this.
Mm.
That'd be even worse because that just means that women can't win awards.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The no women's winning film club awards. So this was really interesting for me because this was, I think, maybe the last award that got settled, and there were 4 films in it. Really, quite a few got nominated. So I'll give you the list of all of them because there was loads. So all of the films that got nominated were Whiplash, Adaptation, The Muppet Christmas Carol, Stand By Me, Parasite, Blowout, Capernaum, The Lion King, Lady Vengeance, Parasite, Get Out, The Iron Giant, Old Boy, and The Shining. So what's that?
That
like?
is a big selection.
Oh,
So we had 14 different films up for this one. But yeah, it sort of it quite quickly got narrowed down to 4. So for a while it was between Stand By Me, Parasite, Get Out, and The Shining. And then when Dan's nominations came in, it didn't change anything after all of that build-up. and the film that was in the lead before won it, and that film was Bong Joon-ho and Hang Jung-in for
Nice.
Parasite.
Nice. Absolutely
No one's
nice.
deserving.
Nice.
But,
Shame it's
yeah.
wrong, but fine.
Who was you rooting for?
I don't
He doesn't know.
I can't fucking remember what I picked either.
Yeah.
It's right. This year's dead to me. Let's go. No, sorry. Say what you're going to say. Sorry.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh,
Yeah, no, this was another one that was quite interesting, and another one that Blade Holder was holding from last year.
Blade
Did I
Holder.
say Blade Holder?
Blade Holder.
Blade Runner was holding. Blade Holder was running from last year. Yeah,
Blade
Runner
Holder,
was-
aka the Scabbard. That'd be a cool name.
Right,
Better
yeah,
than the knife block.
So this was another one that had loads and loads of different nominations. The top 5, the top 5 were Stanley Kubrick, Bong Joon-ho, Jordan Peele, Edgar Wright again, and Wes Anderson. And this was another one that came right down to the very last nomination. And the winner actually only won by 1 point. But the winner was Stanley Kubrick for The Shining.
The Shining.
Very nice.
So we're building up quite a list for Best Director because now we've had Akira Kurosawa, Ridley Scott, and Stanley Kubrick.
Hmm.
So
Does
we got-
Stanley Kubrick look like future John to anybody else? Like
Very slightly.
really, really far in the future.
I
I mean,
believe that he was his granddad or something.
8181.
okay, that's probably it. Yeah, 'cause
but yeah, but well deserved for that one because I can't fathom the amount of work that got into like making sure all the everything in the background was
Yeah.
orchestrated to like depict this lady's mental illness and stuff, and it's just like Jesus fucking Christ. I'd have been taking my hair out, and he had a lot of hair to give. So the fact that most of it is still on his head, I mean, maybe not now.
Well, definitely not now. Well, maybe. I'm not an expert on that. But yeah, no, I thought that was quite a good one. Like really, it was between Stanley Kubrick and Bong Joon-ho, and I think there was good reasons for either of them to win. Because, well, what you already said about Stanley Kubrick, I think the argument for Bong Joon-ho would have been that Parasite has essentially been the film that's kind of like made Korean cinema mainstream. And that's quite cool in itself. But I don't know, does that warrant Best Director?
No.
I don't know. Clearly not. Clearly not.
I'm glad we settled that so quickly.
We ask ourselves whether it warrants Best Director.
Was it
and the answer
adaptation?
is
Got the
no.
best adaptation?
Your prediction for Best Adaptation is adaptation.
Yeah, because it's
It nearly won Best Adaptation.
what? That would have been well weird.
Well, I mean, it's going to be a surprise to nobody that the people that nominated it were me and Alec.
Because Ben doesn't fucking remember it.
But no, there was a clear winner of this one. So, well, a couple of names cropped up a couple of times. So, The Silence of the Lambs cropped up a couple of times, but there was one film that was nominated by 5 of us in different positions. So a couple of us gave it first, a couple of us gave it second, and someone gave it third. So yeah, it won by quite a way in the end. The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
But I think that's another one where it's like, well, it's kind of adapting 2 things at once. So on that level, it's done twice the work of every other adaptation.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Well deserved.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that one. Best original idea was another one that was like it could have flipped a coin, and anything that got nominated could have won this one. The winner, it wasn't as close as I was thinking. The winner got 15 points, but the film that was second got 13. And then the film that was third got 12. So it was pretty tight at the top. The top 3 were Get Out, The Shape of Water, and Parasite. And literally, yeah, if you'd have changed anyone's votes on it, then it would have changed who won this. But the winner out of those 3 was Get Out.
That's nice.
Yay! Well done.
Do I hear
Motherfucker letting off fireworks outside.
I thought, did I hear like a little horror movie scream and a bunch of banging? Then I was like, oh yes, fireworks.
Yeah, you can hear that, and that's fucking through a window.
Get out!
There was a lot of banging and screaming there. So.
Another one of our new awards. It's only we've only had two new awards tonight, right? This and Best Voice Actor.
Yeah.
So this is our last new award. Yeah. So between the 7 of us, given that we could all give 3 nominations each, we managed to nominate 19 different people for this.
19.
Yeah. So the 19 were Harvey Scrimshaw for The Witch, Zayn Al Rafia for Capernaum, Johnny Depp for Edward, Black Phillip for The Witch, the Headless Horseman from Sleepy Hollow, Doug Jones from The Shape of Water, Janet Leigh for Psycho, Christian Bale for American Psycho, Martin Landau for Edward, Mark Hamill for Mask of the Phantasm, James Earl Jones for Lion King, Hachi from Hachi, Mike Myers from Halloween, Godzilla from Shin Godzilla, Anna Taylor-Joy from The Witch, Jackie Chan for Police Story, Alfred Hitchcock for Psycho, and Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And out of those 19, weirdly enough, it went to somebody that made sense. So
It was it is a human, right? It is a person, right?
it is a human. It wasn't Black Phillip. It was Alfred Hitchcock.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Odd.
Fuck that guy.
But one.
Was that a
Yay.
delayed reaction, Dan? Did
Yeah,
you
I was
not
like,
realise?
wait a minute, that's my film.
Who picked? Oh, I did.
yeah, I think Pat was confused because it could have been the Birds as well, because he cameoed in both of them. Don't forget.
Cameoed? Did he?
Yeah, he's in
I didn't realise.
he's in the pet shop really for like 2 seconds,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I didn't notice his cameo in either film.
and he was
Yeah,
at the
he's
back
in-
in the cycle, I think.
I was like, I didn't know we were nominating directors.
Yeah,
What a
that's the
most-
whole. That's the whole point of the individual special recognition is you can nominate anyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be Black Phillip.
Justice for Black Phillip.
Jokes like
Was I the only one that nominated him?
Yeah, I thought Simon was going to nominate Black Phillip, but Hatchie
No,
took
no. I think I gave like two like serious like idea ones, and I think like my third choice was like I'm gonna pick something that no one else is gonna pick. I think I pick Godzilla for the sake of it because I thought it was funny.
Why would you
Just-
pick that Godzilla?
Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter. I just picked any Godzilla. It's just like, all right, who deserves a special recognition? Godzilla deserves a
Come on, Shinzilla.
Also, I'd like to point out, Black Phillip was a fucking cock. They had
You're
a
a
script
cock.
they had a script involving a goat, and he was such a dickhead that they had to write him out so that he had less scenes.
And he still stole every scene he was in.
Yeah, all two of them.
You could have stolen three.
I've stolen more.
Both
A
is
special
excellent
recognition
scene.
film. Something that we've had since the start of it now.
Oh, here we go. Robin a Rob.
Huh?
Robin a Rob.
Wow. So this was another one. There was a lot of different nominations for this, and the winner of it was actually the only film that got nominated twice.
Okay.
So,
Oh.
By design?
well, less people were colluding. I don't know. but yeah. So the films that were nominated for it were Parasite, Lady Vengeance, An American Werewolf in London, Blowout, Back to the Future, E.T., Capernaum, Your Name, Leaving Las Vegas, Stand By Me, Batman: Mask of the Phantasm, The Devil's Backbone, Police Story, The Producers, and Get Out.
Okay.
And the only one out of those that got nominated twice was Parasite.
Oh, okay.
See you
There you go.
trying to sneak Blowout in there.
No, that was Pat.
That was Pat.
No.
Hey, don't shit on it. It's a great film.
Hang on a minute. Can anyone else see Arrival in the back there?
Yeah. Oh, yes, actually.
I
Where?
can.
Where?
I can see
Like on-
Arrival like burned
yeah.
into the back of the slide.
So do I.
Wait,
Yeah.
where can you see that?
Oh,
Right
yeah,
at
that's
the top.
it now.
At the
I
top.
was trying to subconsciously make us.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's giving
Rob-
himself awards.
Rob was like, this is bullshit,
Speak
man.
out.
I've got to improve my score. And it's like,
Rob's
oh,
Donald
Rob,
Trump
I
in it.
got you. Got you.
And the
Subliminal.
winner of the special recognition is Parival.
Oh, we do have an interesting one now because we're down to the big T, right?
Another
And-
Rob and a Rob.
Yes,
In the last
Boo.
2 years of Film Club,
it was. Well,
the winner of Best Story has also got Best Film.
like the Oscars.
But for the
Okay.
first year, the two are split.
Oh, this is
The
interesting.
Best Story has been won by a film that hasn't won Best Film. And this was another one that had loads of different nominations. It came down to three really. So the last three in the running for this were Your Name, Parasite, and Arrival. The winner
The right-
was Your Name.
No.
Motherfucker.
Damn! Sweet, that's awesome.
Nice.
Nice.
Baby's
nice.
first anime.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, admittedly.
It's so bad it won an award.
Wait, how much was the point difference?
The point difference wasn't big at all. So between those three, there was only 1 point to separate them.
Damn.
So Your
okay.
Name had 15, Parasite and Arrival both had 14.
Okay. Because I think
Yeah.
all three of those were like
No.
on my picks as well.
Actually, where are yours? Oh, two of the three were nominated by you.
yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do just want, I
So
do
go
just want to point out, like, admire my restraint. I didn't do this for every single one, but I nominated Your Name for best story because it's so fucking hard to get time travel right,
Hmm.
and this film did it. So the idea that it's like basic and unambitious and shit, it's just like no, it pulled off something that's very fucking difficult to do, which is
feel like-
depict time travel,
I feel like
in a way that works.
Yeah.
I
Well
feel
done.
like Arrival did that as well. I mean, it made sense.
No,
in so
shut up.
Okay, it only got like one point difference. It could have won. And
Well, was also-
so it's you versus everyone else.
As
Well,
usual.
Simon, to back you up, I will reveal the winner of Best Film
Oh,
because it was split in a very similar way. And in that situation, Arrival won.
Oh,
ah,
there it is. Rob was waiting for it.
Another hat trick.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, for the first time ever, Best Story and Best Film didn't go to the same films.
Yeah, very different ones too.
What the fuck? Look
Wait.
at this! Oh my God.
The fuck? He's fucking Frank.
What the fuck?
Fucking Frank. Fucking Frank.
Oh, it's because it's Coco. Fuck Coco.
Sadly, it didn't win. But
Why am I the bad guy, Rob?
Because that's the interesting thing about this year's awards is that Coco managed to tie the record for highest score ever, and it didn't win anything.
Fuck your unwet water, you shit film.
It wasn't
Yeah.
a shit film.
That concludes our 2022 awards.
I like this picture.
That's amazing.
And
Oh,
once again, thank you to Ben for the memes.
That's a display picture right there.
Wait. You're not the reason why Dagenham was half on fire at that time, right?
Oh, that remains to be
That
seen.
is the sun.
he's always the reason.
Wait.
I can neither confirm or deny.
Did you say I can either confirm or deny?
Neither.
Oh.
I won two things, Rob.
Depending on where it's going to
Rob, I won two things.
Yeah.
Yay.
It was pretty spread out this year. So I think I won 6,
Alec won too
Ben
much.
won 4,
3.
and everyone except for Simon and John won 2.
Oh,
Okay.
poor
I
son.
think.
What was my
it's not-
second?
What did
Halloween.
you won?
I thought I won one.
Halloween and Silence of the Lambs.
Oh. Oh, okay.
You forgot you picked Silence of the Lambs.
No, I knew the Silence of the Lambs one.
Oh.
I forgot the Halloween.
So gotta go for worst film again next year. Just to cement that in there, just so I can have it.
I think I scraped the barrel with my film.
Yeah, I think you did too.
I think that's probably the lowest.
But
Hello.
Well, actually,
there are much
There-
worse films.
there's a lot of 80s slashes that are pretty awful.
No.
This Emmanuel's defeated. No.
Maybe
What's
I,
that?
I might pick one that I was going to pick when it first started.
I think the biggest
Right.
tragedy from this year, to be honest, is that you picked Your Next in a year that it couldn't win worst film.
Yeah, that was genuinely one of the shittest films I've ever seen. Rob, I want to update the spreadsheet, but you still haven't unfrozen the fucking leaderboard.
Oh yeah, that's constantly locked. That's been locked for like 2 years
Why?
because Pat nearly broke it.
No, I always go and change it.
Are you logged in?
Yeah.
Hey, if you logged in, nothing's changed.
Fuckers.
Wait, I can change the leaderboards. What's happening now?
No, you can't.
They're having a bit of a jerk fest.
Sit down.
You're in a very bitchy mood tonight, but
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
you are.
Fuck you, Pat.
I've not even said much.
I
But
just
when you
want
did,
you.
it was bleh.
I just want you to unhide all the columns. I mean the rows.
Yeah, they're all unhidden.
No, they're not.
They are.
I can't see them.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
This is so fucking rude.
They're genuinely unhidden.
No, they're not.
Well, we're at an impasse.
Yeah, because you haven't done it right.
I have done it. I can see him.
Well, it's very nice for you, but I can't.
Oh,
It's
I don't know
telling
where we
me.
go from there.
It's telling me it's a protected cell. Please contact spreadsheet owner to remove protection if you need to edit.
that's how you end up with kids.
And now I'm
my God.
contacting you.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
You're right, Dan.
Oh my God.
Oh, sorry, I was muted for the laughter, but yeah, that's a great joke, Pat.
Thank you.
I didn't see the
So are you good? So are we planning, or are you guys planning to keep this sort of point scoring system for next year?
Depends how
Yeah.
many people moan about how long it takes.
I mean, yeah. If we think of something better in the meantime, then we can try it, I suppose.
Contrivance, yes.
But I think the good thing about this year's scoring system, is like compared to last year's, is that last year's a lot of the same films won a lot, whereas this year no film won more than 2. So,
Fair enough. That's fair enough.
mm,
Because it did get quite boring last year when it was like, oh, it's Train to Busan. Oh, it's Blade Runner. Oh, it's Train to Busan again.
You're only saying that because it was none of your films.
Nope,
Yes.
I can't even do it on my phone, Rob. You haven't fixed it at all. You're lying.
what are you trying to edit? Because we must be talking about different things.
I
Yeah.
want to
Yeah,
go.
stop being a moron.
Look, he's taking off his blazer. He's coming over to
Yeah.
slap you.
Oh, you know what?
You
know what? Your
Live
film
on
was
YouTube.
made. Your film was made for stupid people.
Yeah. No, that's John.
Oh, I can't even.
Oh, shit.
Right, the
I'm fucking
leaderboard.
sweating.
The top one. I can only see up to I don't feel at home in this world anymore. Everything else is hidden. I can't see the averages. I can't see nothing.
Leader. Oh, you mean on the pick list?
Yeah.
Right. I've got you.
Oh,
What did you think I was talking about?
The leaderboard on the homepage.
Oh no, I never changed that. I can never change that.
There you go.
Thank you. Right, now I'll shut up and you guys can talk about whatever you want. You're welcome.
I suppose you better announce your pick now.
yeah.
No, fuck you.
What do
I didn't get enough films. I didn't get enough films.
What?
My
There were
film
7 of us
is
voting.
Ghost in the Shell, original, OG.
Shell of Ghosts as Among Us.
I like that. That was nice. That was quick. That was concise.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have it on Blu-ray, so that's how I'm gonna watch it. I don't know if you're gonna watch it.
I have it on Blu-ray as well. I've
That was
got,
just-
a,
it on Blu-ray.
That was distinctly unhelpful.
I
I've
know.
got a double Blu-ray of that and the sequel.
Well, I mean,
Ah.
okay. Now I know he goes to the show, but like, do you watch it in English or Japanese dub?
I would watch it in Japanese,
I
but
don't know.
No, I mean technically it's Dan's choice is the problem, right? So it's like, Dan, what would you watch it in?
I think when I originally watched the anime version, I think I watched it in English dub. But I think
Okay.
for Film Club, I might push the boat out and watch the Japanese version
Fair enough,
just
fair enough.
because. But
I wish-
yeah, I've got the Blu-ray, so I gather it's got both on it. So
This is almost as bad as when you picked Pan's Labyrinth and then you went, oh, they're all speaking Spanish.
I actually forgot about that film. It was so long since I'd watched it. I was like, oh fuck, it's actually in Spanish.
Okay.
Watch
And
it native language.
Oh, that's it. I can turn my lights off now. I'm fucking sweating.